In the heart of Avalon, a city of glass and steel where skyscrapers pierced a perpetually bruised sky, stood a small cafe unseen by the hurried masses. It had no set hours, appearing only when the night was at its darkest and a soul was at its most lost. The sign above the door, a relic of faded neon, hummed a single promise: Café Tomorrow, where every choice has a flavor. The whispers on the street were ghost stories for the desperate. Enter the cafe, and you wouldn't just eat food, you'd taste your future. One such night, as a tempest raged against the city, a young artist named Mira stumbled through the rain-slicked streets. Rejection letters were a soggy pulp in her bag. Her landlord's final warning echoed louder than the thunder, and the vibrant colors of her palette had faded to a hopeless gray in her mind. Defeated, she saw the cafe's glow like a mirage, and pushed the door open, a bell chiming softly against the storm's fury. The inside was silent, warm, and smelled of old books, brewing coffee, and something else. Ozone, like the air after a lightning strike. A waiter with eyes the color of polished silver, and an unnervingly serene smile glided from the shadows. "Welcome," he said, his voice a low, soothing melody. "Our menu is simple tonight. What would you like to order? Fleeting success, complicated love, or quiet peace?" Mira let out a hollow laugh, dripping water onto the checkered floor. "Is that the joke? If you can serve ambition on a plate, I'll take a double portion of success." He simply nodded. "An excellent choice. Bold. Spicy. But be warned," he added, his silver eyes glinting. "Success is a dish that always costs something in return." "I've got nothing left to lose," she muttered. "I'll pay later." He vanished into a kitchen shrouded in darkness and returned with a single perfect cupcake. It wasn't frosted, but it seemed to hold a light of its own, a pulsating golden glow. "Eat this," he instructed. The moment she took a bite, the world shifted. The flavor was electric, like lightning on the tongue, the roar of a crowd, and the sharp, intoxicating fizz of champagne. Her phone, forgotten in her pocket, began to vibrate uncontrollably. Notifications flooded the screen. Her art, her desperate, soul-bearing paintings, had gone viral. A gallery owner who had dismissed her weeks ago was now calling, frantic. Within a month, Mira was a sensation. Her name was on every screen, her art on every wall. She lived in a penthouse that overlooked the city that had once ignored her. But the flavor of success began to sour. The silence of her vast apartment was deafening. Friends she once cherished accused her of forgetting them, their voices distant and unfamiliar. Laughter at glittering parties felt like a performance, and sleep became a stranger, replaced by the endless, anxious scroll of her own fame. She was a star, but she was burning out alone in the cold vacuum of space. Then, one night, she fell into a fitful sleep and found herself in a dream. She was on a stage, blinded by spotlights, and the host of the show was the waiter. "And now it's